Hello everybody, how are you doing? Welcome back to Man City Unplugged, your very own Man City fan channel. Wow, today night is a big day for City. Tomorrow night is a big day for City. We have this clash against Aston Villa. I mean, it's not gonna be easy uh, because Aston Villa haven't played a game, meaningful game since January the 1st, since they were defeated by Man United, I think. So you don't know which kind of Villa to expect. I mean, will it be the all-conquering Aston Villa? By the way, they have the second best defensive record in the entire league after City. So it's scoring goals will be difficult today. First of all, we do not know which kind of Villa will turn up. Will they continue the same form like they were having before their entire first team almost caught COVID and their entire ground shut down? Or how will they be? Or will they take time to settle down? And will this be an easy match for City? It remains to be seen. It will be difficult, and also a little bit of pressure on City for this match, I would say, because if we win this match, this is one of our game in hand. That is the first reason. The second reason is, if we win this match, we'll go top of the table, at least for a few minutes, because United play Nets tomorrow after us. So it is a chance to put pressure on United and show them what to show them what a title race really is, to show them what the pressure of a title race really is. Because for the last 8 years, I don't think United have tasted how it is to be in a title race. So let us just show a glimpse of it. We have chased down Liverpool in that title race. We have led in the title race in 2017-18. So we know how to do. This team has won three titles, at least three titles. Some of them in this team have won 4 Premier League titles in the last 8-9 years. So we know how it's done. We know exactly how to fight for the title. So let United also get a taste of how will it be being in a title race. Nowadays they're so excited that yes, we are in the title race. So let them taste a bit. I want City to give that sort of a punch, lay that first punch back on the title rivals United and Liverpool. So this is a starting lineup I would go with. As you can see on the screen, will come from the defense first. The goalkeeper, of course, is Ederson. I think Ederson should have bought a chair to the last game, and he could have sat down there and read a newspaper, because he did nothing. He just played with his feet. I mean, it was an excellent overall performance against Palace, but so Ederson starts in goal for me, and then Zinchenko has been amazing at left back. I had my doubts. I had my doubts on Zinchenko. How would he handle the pace and the physicality against Palace? Because that was one of the most sternest tests that Zinchenko faced this season, and he really did it well. Not a mistake from Zinchenko at all. And then Ruben Diaz and John Stones start in the center of defense. I mean, now they are the top centre back partnership in Europe right now. You know what? City have conceded one goal in the last 9 games, and that too, the goal was against Chelsea in the last minute when the game has been won. So wow, John Stones has been in some great goal scoring form. Diaz had an assist last game for John Stones, so it's fantastic. The defense is looking really good. And look at the right back position. We have Cancelo and Walker, both of them who would equally walk into any team in the world right now. They're in so good form now. Pep is having to think, whom should I play, whom should I leave, and I think it's primarily based on who the opponent is that Pep is picking players. Pep doesn't pick players on form. He just picks players based on who the opponent is. So for me, I think Cancelo starts this game. First thing is, Walker has just recovered from COVID, so he might not be in a position to start 2 games in a row. So Cancelo starts for me. And another thing is, Aston Villa have the second best defensive record in the league. So you might need that guile. You might need that, someone who can, skip past a few players, someone who can be a bit more creative, someone who can cross the ball well into the box, someone who can hold the width. And Cancelo does that. When you need an attacking forward from the defensive positions, I think Cancelo is the right one. When you need to cut out counter attacks and all, then Walker is the best one. So Cancelo starts in this game for me. And then the midfield is an interesting one. The midfield is Rodri, Rodri starts ahead of Fernandinho. That is because there are two reasons here. One is Jack Grealish. We'll go into what are the key battles in this game after a few minutes. But the first thing is, Rodri. Rodri starts. Rodri starts in this game because I don't think Fernandinho is in a position to play two games in a row in the space of 2 days. Pep has to protect him. But I'm a little bit concerned about this. If you ask me personally, I would start Fernandinho because there is Jack Grealish, and to stop him, it's you need to have that little bit of mobility. You need to have that little bit of intelligence. Rodri doesn't possess the defensive intelligence for me to stop Jack Grealish. When to foul him. When Rodri fouls, he gets a yellow card. But when Fernandinho fouls, he does some 6 niggling fouls and then only he gets a yellow card. So for me, Fernandinho should start in this game. But I put Rodri in there because I know Fernandinho starting, playing back to back in a couple of days, in 2-3 days, those times are over. Fernandinho is 34 now, so. And also another thing is John McGinn. John McGinn makes those runs from the deep, and Fernandinho can be really effective in stopping those runs. So I personally, if you ask me, Fernandinho should start the game. But then this lineup is my predicted lineup, and Rodri starts for me, and then Gundogan and De Bruyne. There are no question marks about that. They both are the two best central midfield pairings in the entire Europe right now. Wow, Gundogan, De Bruyne, it's like they're wreaking havoc in opposition defenses. Wow, Gundogan is especially in such great shooting form, such great scoring form that opposition defenses are really worried about it. So Gundogan starts for me, and Gundogan again has that sense of goal. So in a game where attacking chances are going to be at a premium, I think starting Gundogan is really important. And De Bruyne, that assist is so good with the outside of his right foot. Some people are saying he should be banned for that assist. That assist was so good. You simply cannot give that assist. In that match, Crystal Palace assistant coach was telling, he was barking out orders. He was telling all of his players that please show the City players onto their weak foot, show them onto their weak foot, show them onto the outside, don't allow them to cut back in. And Mitchell, I think it was Mitchell on that side, he showed Kevin De Bruyne onto the outside, and De Bruyne makes that outrageous cross with the outside of his right foot. It was just wonderful, I would say. For me, in the forward line, it's Jesus who starts. Because we don't have an Aguero, and I don't think Ferran Torres is ready to play as a striker against an Aston Villa team which is really physical. So Jesus starts for me, and also Phil Foden starts for me on the left. Now you lot might think that why is he starting Foden on the left and Sterling on the right? Foden on the left has been excellent. He's been maintaining width, and he's letting in Gundogan come and take those scoring chances. He's allowing Kevin De Bruyne to attack when De Bruyne drifts onto that side and run into the space. So Foden is, and also the 1-2s Foden is playing with Kevin De Bruyne. Such an excellent combination I haven't seen since Leroy Sané, and since Leroy Sané left the club. Those days De Bruyne would play 1-2s with Leroy Sané, and Leroy Sané would go into the box and score. The same thing is happening here with Phil Foden, De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Gundogan. They're developing a great understanding. And the next, and Raheem Sterling playing on the right, it just allows him to, Raheem Sterling likes to cut back in. He doesn't like to maintain width. So now this side is perfect because Raheem Sterling can cut inside, and then Cancelo can maintain the width, and then he can put balls into the box. He can cut inside. So that's the lineup I would go with. But then what are the key battles? The first key battle obviously is Jack Grealish. Is Jack Grealish versus Rodri, who's their central defensive midfielder who will play there. But then the first thing I would like to go on is Jesus versus Konsa. Aston Villa's defense, like I said, like I'm saying throughout this stream, is that it's the second best defense in the entire league. So Konsa, Tyron Minks, both have been excellent in the centre back partnership, just like Diaz and Stones have been. So Jesus has been struggling to score goals. So this will be a match where how will he deal with the second best defense in the league? How will he make his moments? Can he end his goal drought here or not? Because this is a match which I think chances will be at a very premium, so you have to take them, you have to be ruthless. So can Jesus really be ruthless in this game? It's a big test for Jesus. The second thing is, Gundogan versus Kevin versus John McGinn. John McGinn is an expert. He's, I think, one of the top 3-4 players in the entire league who makes those ghosting runs into the box. Gundogan is the best player in the league who makes those ghosting runs into the box for me. Gundogan is better than Pogba in making those runs. Whatever United fans might say, I don't care. So John McGinn is such kind of a dangerous player. He makes runs from central midfield into the box. So Gundogan, in the two, De Bruyne or Gundogan, I think Gundogan will be the one when City don't have the ball to sit back alongside Rodri as a double pivot and manage the game. And I think it will be the responsibility of Gundogan to track the runs of John McGinn. So this will be another interesting battle, how Gundogan manages his attacking prowess with the with the defensive duties of tracking John McGinn. And the next one, this is the biggest one. This is the one on which the entire game will depend. I think you stop Jack Grealish, and I think you pretty much stop Aston Villa from creating anything. Just like you stop Bruno and United are like nothing. But Aston Villa have a little bit more creativity and things than United, that I must say. But then Jack Grealish is the main engine of this team who drives Aston Villa forward. So Rodri will have his work cut out, I would say. This will be a game that will show us how much Rodri has improved his game, how much Rodri has improved the reading of the game, the intelligence of the game. And also Rodri in this game has to switch the play fast. He has to bring the ball out from the defense to the attack fast, because Aston Villa is a really good defense. They might be sitting back a bit, I think. No team can dare to come to the Etihad and play really openly, expansively, unless it's Leeds United. So I think Aston Villa will be looking to sit back, and it will be really important how quickly Rodri can move the ball from one side to other. Fernandinho did it excellently against Crystal Palace, He just switches the play really well from one side to another. So Rodri has to do that, and the defensive duties also he has to be spot on. He has to commit those niggling fouls to stop those quick transitions, those quick counter attacks. And also, he has to manage Jack Grealish. I won't say man-to-man marking, but he has to look after Jack Grealish as well. He has to manage. The entire game will hinge on this battle for me. The next thing is, Ole Watkins has been one of the most informed strikers in the division. This guy's mobility, speed, especially in that match against Liverpool when Aston Villa won 7-2, it was excellent, Diaz and Stones, best centre-back partnership, and Ole Watkins is someone who is really sharp in his movements. Is a bit Aguero-like, bit Gabriel Jesus-like in his movements. So how will they manage him? This will be another test of John Stones. We'll see how much far he has progressed. This is a test I pretty much expect the City centre backs to come through, but it will be a stern test. It will be something unlike what they have faced against Palace or in any of the games, having a wily centre forward who can both make the movements both on the outside and inside of both the centre backs. One of the key things this season about the centre back partnership for City has been the gap between both of them has been really less. It has been almost minimal, non-existent. So that's why centre forwards are having to go on the outside of both the defenders, and it's becoming difficult for them. Then the right back and the left back are doing their job. So that's been the strength of this partnership, and I hope that this defensive colossus of City continues, and City again keep a clean sheet. I just really hope. And then for me, if you ask me what will be my prediction of the game, I would go with 3-0 City, at least a 3-0 City. I would say 3-0 or more for City, with Phil Foden to open the scoring for me. It's this is a game I'm really looking forward to. Tomorrow it's our gaming hand. I'm telling again, it's a game in hand, and also this will be the first time we'll have the chance to put pressure on United and see how they respond to the pressure. Are they really capable of even being in this title race or not? We will know. We will know, how hard, how good a piece of coal is. We'll only know when it is compressed, under high pressure. Some pieces of coal come out to be diamonds, and some pieces of coal don't turn out to be anything. We'll see what United is once we put pressure on them. Are they capable of sustaining this title race or not? Anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you have liked the video. If you have liked the video, please click on the like button and also click on the bell icon in order to get notifications whenever I upload new videos. And click on the subscribe button. I will come back again with the review of this class tomorrow evening. Until then, take care and see you all. Bye.